I'm just testing out the live stream, guys, so we'll see if anybody even gets on. "14 seconds, nobody else, so I don't like my shit. What's up, what's up, what's up? Sounds excellent. So, hey, I thought I'd try this out. I haven't done... Yeah, God damn, I'm going live. That's right. I haven't gone live ever, so while they're allowing me, talked about Connor Murphy and Jeff Side. Yeah, they're both real pretty. North Korea just filed a miss over Japan. Your thoughts? I didn't know that. Thanks for... Anyway, this is my first time going live, guys, so bear with me. There might be a little bit of delay, and the comments are coming rapid. So, YouTube just broke. Very fucking funny. What's up, man? Yeah, if you head down my way, shoot me an email. Every Damn Day Fitness. A. Roberts, Every Damn Day Fitness. We'll gladly work out. Keep doing this. All right. So, somebody shoot out a question. Piana's death, my thoughts. You know, I was going to actually say this for the live. You know, it's a shame. It's pretty obvious I had no love lost for Piana, but and I even actually said in a few videos that I thought, like, hey, you know, like, he's risking his own life, but I feel really bad for him and his family. I really, really do. I hate seeing anybody lose their life, especially, you know, I mean, we're young, like, we're the same age. He was 46, I'm 46. I feel bad for his family. I really, really do, because, like, you know, my roasting videos are one thing. It really is. Been here since 900 subs. Awesome, thank you, man. My roasting videos are one thing, but for real, when you yeah, I mean, when somebody's life actually happens, that's real world shit. So my thoughts and condolences go out to his family. I hope they find some peace. Why do I hate on Tyrone? I don't hate on Tyrone. I just kind of state facts. I mean, come on now, people. I mean, that's ridiculous. I did not watch the McGregor Mayweather fight. I really thought that it was going to turn out kind of that way. Got to give it to Conor McGregor, though. I mean, he's not a boxer, and he boxed 10 rounds with, you know, the boxer, the icon. I hate how Mayweather dances. I do. What's up with Jason Genova and Blackstone Labs? I heard they dropped his ass. I mean, that's all I know about it. I mean, to be really honest, I had never even thought about Genova or any of them until he ordered 66 me. What's up, Dustin? How you doing, man? Before he ordered 66 me and said that stupid shit about my wife. I'd never even really thought of him. I'd never mentioned him or anything like that. But, you know, that's how it works. Pre-workouts. Best one in the market. I don't know. I might make my own. Do I watch CW shows? Man, I watch Supernatural. I watch that shit all the time. I love it. No homo? Okay, well, I'll take it being sexy as fuck. Old man like me. When is the collab with me and the fitness addict coming? I'd do a collab with him. I would actually show him how to cook and use a fucking knife. That's for damn sure. Cleared by doctor and list stuff. You're gonna do awesome, man. I'm glad that this guy got cleared for a wrestling tryout, a pro wrestling tryout. Keep it going, man. That's awesome. Future subjects, man. Future subjects I'm gonna touch down on. Shit, dude. Mostly fitness stuff. Like really, like honestly, like true, like try to get people fit. Not even YouTube fitness craziness like the bodybuilding bullshit. I'm gonna try to like really make it so I'm like a fit, like really try to give people fitness with my own little bit of humor to kind of keep people interested because it can get kind of dry. So, favorite sports to watch. My favorite sport to watch. It's my wife doing yoga. Could I beat Kimbo Slice in a fight? I don't know. Maybe now. I don't know. Anyway, they're fucking raspberries. God, tell me that when I watched that video initially, guys. Just so you know, when I watched that initial video, it was driving me crazy already, so I knew it was going to be a good one. Anyway. Thanks for answering the question. Oh, wait, Mr. McFeelme. Always, man. And I just gave my thoughts on Rich Piana. You can replay this back. Any advice on injuring rehabs? Man, slow and steady and listen to your doctor. Like, the shit with my shoulder, it's slow and steady. And then, like, I pulled my groin on my birthday. Not a fucking great way to celebrate your birthday. And I've nursed that back for like a little, like right around a month now. It's doing really, really good now. But take it nice and slow, and don't push it. Like make sure you keep working it because you don't want to just sit on it. But listen to your doctor more than anything. You have tight hamstrings. Live all up. Yoga. I do lots of yoga. In fact, there's going to be coming soon a way for people to do yoga, and I'm going to be announcing that soon. People will be able to do yoga, like a drop-in fee yoga class. Because the problem with when you do yoga a lot of times, like you got to find a yoga studio, then you got to go to the yoga studio, you got to be in front of a whole bunch of people you don't know, and it's like $10 to $15 just to drop in and try it. So I'm working on a way for people to be able to drop in and do yoga like at their own home, like with an actual yoga instructor coming through the internet to them. So that's coming soon. Be able to look out for that. So who's up next? What do I think of stiff-legged deadlifts? I don't do them very, very often because they tend to hurt my lower back. When I do them, I really use really light, like really lightweight. So, and I just go for volume. But I've become a huge fan of volume lately, especially with the German volume training I've been doing. I've become a huge fan of it. Why am I so fucking cute, Terry? Thanks. My favorite supernatural character, man, I love Dean. Dean's my favorite fucking... Followed closely by Crowley. Crowley's fucking awesome. When I say good nutrition, what do I actually mean? You know, I try to eat really clean. I try to eat like not what I call 95% clean. Like, I try, when I'm really watching what I put in my mouth, I try to make sure that, 95% of the week I'm eating really clean food, no extraneous fats, no fried food, no nothing like that. But I'm also the type of person where, like, even now, like I'm trying to cut some weight now. I'm the type of person too where I'm going to have a beer occasionally. Like every couple of weeks, I'm going to have a beer. Why? If you can actually live your life too, what's the point in all this stupid shit? Any tips on how to increase pull-ups? My pull-ups suck, and I actually am working hard, real hard to increase mine for Athlete X next year because that's one of the things he does. But any advice on yoga classes? Are they okay? Yeah, like I said, in case you weren't watching, I'm going to have some yoga classes coming to you via the internet very soon. Probably about a month, there'll be a way for you to do like drop-in yoga classes, with a live, qualified, certified, excellent yoga instructor. So be looking for that soon. God, here's the thing, guys. Everybody keeps asking me about Piana. I already talked about Piana, so you'll have to watch this back a little bit. But, I already talked about the thing with Piana. I just don't understand why. It's so many videos about Piana. I feel bad for his family because it just keeps getting brought up. My favorite body weight exercise. I love body weight squats still. I used to do a little routine, an exercise routine. I think I talked about it in my last Q&A, where it's like for 30 minutes you do 10 push-ups and 10 body weight squats every minute for 30 minutes. Excellent morning start. Going up, Dorian Yates style training. I like it. Going to failure. I normally do that with volume. He just used some serious ass fucking weight. And what do I think about Dallas McCarver? Honestly, guy, I didn't know anything about him. I don't follow bodybuilding. I really don't. Like, I'm more of a fitness guy, and bodybuilding is just not my thing. It truly is not. But I don't have anything negative to say or anything positive to say. I feel horrible for his family that he passed away. I really do. Men's physique or bodybuilding? I'm more into fitness. So, how do you stretch your hamstrings effectively? Again, I do yoga almost any chance I get. I do yoga. Just for fun. What are my thoughts on the current state of the Juggernaut Fitness channel? It's a fucking comedy show. I think just the creator doesn't fucking realize it. The Juggernaut Fitness channel is always been and always will be a fucking comedy show. I just don't think the owner realizes it. I think the owner thinks he's dead ass fucking serious and swimming around all his fucking mental issues, but it's a fucking comedy show. Dan Flynn, my thoughts on smoking crack and lifting: don't fucking do it. Any other charities or events besides the Athlete X and stuff like that? We'll see what comes up. I am probably going to be at Men's Influential, which is this year's StyleCon. I'm probably going to be there. It's in February 2018, and I'm probably going to be a speaker at it. Fucking crazy, right? You heard that masturbation effects on bodybuilding. Is that true? I hope so. How to tell the difference between steroid users and those who are naturally gifted? I pay attention to me. Why? The natty or not thing, I get it. I've even talked about this so many times. I understand if somebody's trying to sell you something, saying I got this way from being natural, just using this product, and they're not. That's one thing. But truly, besides that, I don't get it. Hang on, I'm gonna turn the light on. It's getting a little dark in here. What was my job before switching to fitness full time? I work. You know, that's all you're gonna get. Let me try this one too. A little better. All right, that's a little better. Best workout for your chest? German volume training. No. You know, for each body, that people ask that all the time, like, what's the best workout for this? What's the best workout for this? A lot of that depends on the person too. Like, it depends on your actual, anatomy, and it depends on your diet, your, how long you've been lifting, and all sorts of stuff like that. A lot of that depends on you as the person, So it's too hard to say. Do I do any direct neck work? I don't anymore. I really don't. I don't do it. I used to do neck work with bands, but I don't do it anymore. Not with bands, with like this skull thing that way back in the day, but I don't do it anymore. Somebody just asked where the fashionista roasts are. They'll be back up on my website here as soon as I get time, guys. I mean, it's actually more of a process than what I thought to just get them onto the website, because I can only the platform I'm using, I can only upload so many gigabytes per week, so it's going to be a process. Most cringeworthy form I've seen at the gym. There's a guy that used to work out at my old gym, Fitness 247 here in Pittsburgh, that had some cringeworthy form with every fucking thing he did. It was scary. I mean, there was actually like a running poll, like a running bet on when he was going to hurt himself and how bad it was going to be. I mean, it was sad, but like if you tried to say something to him, he went and complained to management. He was what a bitch, right? Sternum pain for weighted dips. Ooh, I would get checked out there. That sounds like you could have like a minor muscle tear or even possibly a fracture. Has a girl ever broken up with me for a stupid reason? Yeah, I think that anybody that broke up with me in the past, I think they're all fucking stupid reasons. But I thank them all because I really fucking love my life now. But I'm sure back then I thought they were stupid fucking reasons. That's for sure. Luke Dawson, what do I suggest for teenagers starting up? For teenagers starting up, worry more about putting on muscle mass without getting too fat. You guys have the hormones going on for you at the same time, and you have like your metabolism that just you can just feed yourself. Lift heavy, lift often, lift very consistently. Lift with really good form. Start with really, really good form. Focus on that before you do anything when you're a teenager. That way you don't have to do what I did and go back and fix your form later on in life. But also just eat properly, eat a lot, lift often, lift heavy, and lift consistently. I mean, lift, push yourself. A lot of teenagers think they push themselves, and they really, really don't. Do I have any advice for continuing to get good workouts with tennis elbow? Rest that shit. No, I don't. I used to have tendonitis so bad in my right elbow that I actually wore a sleeve at night, elbow sleeve at night, just to make it better. It was fucking horrible. So my suggestion is rest that shit. Do I struggle to be flexible due to the heavier muscle mass? Not really. I mean, not with yoga. I really, really, really don't. And I'm not. I mean, that's the thing. Like, I mean, people say you're like heavily muscle massed. I'm not huge. I'm actually pretty lucky. Like my joints make me look a lot bigger than I am, I think. I stay flexible because I do yoga a lot. I mean, that really helps out. So, any plans to come to Morocco? If I come to Morocco, it's going to be on vacation, but not anytime soon. That's for sure. Hey, what got me into fitness shit? I was a pole vaulter in high school. So I just track athlete in high school, and I loved pole vaulting. And pole vaulting, a lot of people don't realize that pole vaulting you need to be pretty strong compared to your body weight. I even took some gymnastic classes and stuff like that too. When I was in high school, I graduated with this height. I weighed like 150 pounds, so very, very different human being. But I absolutely fucking loved it. I started lifting weights and I loved it. And I love pro wrestling, and I wanted to be like Road Warrior Hawk and press people above my head and shit like that. A Blahino thing. I'm fucking done with that joke. I really am. Wow, lots of questions coming real fast, guys. Hang on. Have I reached out to Joey's World Tour to try to help him? I have not reached out to Joey's World Tour. I made those couple videos. That's the thing. Like, I mean, the funny thing is like, they watch. Like, they actually watch the videos. They really fucking do. It has their name on it, and most YouTubers don't go a day without Googling their own name. I fucking do it too. I really fucking do. But what's his name? Boogie2988 commented on my first video about him saying I was got a few things wrong, but that's been it. Damn, my cat wants out of here. What do I do in my free time besides beating off? I don't have free fucking time, dude. Give me a second. Thinking Atheist. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I actually, I think I like your channel too. If you're the channel I think about, because Atheist here also. He asked if I only do 10 by 10 for German volume training with just the squats. No, man, I do 10 by 10 for every fucking thing. And you can actually get that program if you just subscribe to my website. It'll come to you in the thank you email. I'm actually coming out with another version. I'm testing out a version of German volume training right now. I'm gonna let my cat out. What's up, Mr. Yes, Mr. Kitty. That's Mr. Kitty, everybody. Go. In or out? Jeez. Fucking cats, right? I'm coming up with another version of German volume training, though, guys. That is more designed towards body recomp and fat loss than it is actually gaining hypertrophy. But it gets you in and out of the gym in like 45 minutes, including like a 5-10 minute warm up, just walking warm up. No, that's not a closet. That's the doorway to the hallway, dude. Started working out this year for energy, dropping pounds. If you're at the body fat percentage you like, I would suggest try to get stronger. Always try to be strong. What's the best exercise for shoulders like mine? Shit, man, my shoulders are genetic. A lot of it is really genetics for a lot of shit like that. My dad is like 73 years old, and I can stand behind him, and you still can't fucking see me. His shoulders are like that fucking wide. And my grandfather on my dad's side was the motherfucker had to be buried in a double wide casket. I think we're just wide ass fucking people. Now I do do a lot of. I love shoulder press. I love it, love it, love it. I love military press. Love military dumbbell press. That's my fucking Jimmy Jam when my shoulder's doing well. I like it better than bench. I've always been more impressed by people that can military press a lot of weight than bench press a lot of weight. So that it just years and years and years of fucking doing military press. So. Do you think there's a certain amount of fat you can lose per week? Well, technically, I mean, you can lose a pound of fat. A pound is 3,500 calories. So if you can get yourself into a 7,000 calorie deficit, you can lose 2 pounds. A 10,500 calorie deficit, 3 pounds. I mean, that's how that shit works. It depends on how much you eat, how much you work out, how much you already weigh, all sorts of shit. There's so many factors that go into it. Can you give any advice for people who want to squat but have a medical reason for? One more time. This is from Bionic Factory 1. Can you give any advice for people who want to squat but can't for medical reasons to build legs? If you can't squat at all, I really don't know if you should be trying to build your legs. If it's a back thing or whatever, that is more something that can't be answered via the internet. If somebody actually answers that question for you over the internet, I wouldn't feel comfortable giving you an answer for that, because literally I can hurt you and not know about it. So that's more something that you'd have to talk to your personal trainer or therapist. This person keeps asking about adductors, so I'll get them. Adductor muscle pain from squatting advice. Stretch out more. Get more hip mobility, and by that you can do a lot. There's a lot of yoga you can do that would help that out with, but you definitely need to stretch out more and probably warm up more. Best worst dating advice you were ever given. The best dating advice I was ever given was by my dad, and that was really when I was getting married. He said, that last word you want to say, don't fucking say it. I'm lucky that I don't have that problem, but too many times I think people argue over stupid shit. Be happy where somebody loves you. The worst dating advice I was ever given. Whoever introduced me to my one fucking ex was the worst fucking dating advice I was given. Will you go back to the leg press? Probably fucking not. No, I'll go back to the leg press. I just won't be fucking stupid. I'll make sure I warm up. I hadn't done yoga in like a week and a half. It was like right around the fucking event. Like it was just, I mean, I had so much shit going on. It was right after the Athlete X event. And I had so much shit going on. It was fucking insane. So I hadn't done yoga in like a week and a half. And I just got into the gym on my birthday at like fucking 5:30 in the morning. At 5 o'clock in the morning, I wanted to fucking jam it out. And I wanted to be stupid. And I wanted to fucking push some heavy weight on my birthday like I did every year. That will not be a tradition anymore. So when do you get no. I ride my bike to work, so it'll train legs. I'm sorry, hang on. He rides his bike to work, so he doesn't train legs as much as you would like. But the DOMs. For delayed onset muscle soreness, keep stretched out, as always. Like, I always try to, like, I mean, when I was doing German volume training, yoga was a daily essential, just to, like, fucking break the fucking, you know, like, almost like the muscles were stuck together. Although, like, the first week of German volume training, like, after the first leg day of German volume training, like 3 days later, I really thought I like damaged my leg muscles. It was fucking crazy. Helen, you're a meathead. No shit, dumbass. I really thought I damaged my muscles. My wife was like, "Fucking suck it up, bitch." The DOMs, like, make sure you're hydrated. I notice I get more DOMs when when I have a higher sodium diet. So just you know, and bear through it. The more you actually work out, the less that happens. So, is it true that I actually have 3 cats? Is it true that I am actually 3 cats in a human suit? No, that's not fucking true. I love/hate the fucking internet. It's so fucking crazy. How to balance very physically demanding job with working out and cardio. Honestly, I don't do a lot of cardio. I really don't. Even when I'm cutting weight, I don't. I alter my actual lifting to the point where, like right now, the German volume training program that I'm kind of fine tuning for release, it really has, even on the main exercises, it's just like 60 seconds between, and then there's 2 supersets that only have like 30 seconds in between each set. And it's like keeps my heart rate really, really, really pumping. So I'd rather do that and then watch my nutrition than fucking pound my knees on cardio, because running and shit like that just fucking fucks my knees up. Here's my cat again. 1 sec. Are you gonna go out this time? No? Come here. Look at the camera. Awesome sauce. That's awesome sauce. Thoughts on Alpha Destiny? Yeah, I like Alex. Alex and I did like a 2-hour interview the one time. Alex is a cool kid. You know, I mean, you gotta appreciate anybody that's come up with their own, like kind of like methodology. So I appreciate him. I really do. I don't do everything. Hello, pussy. He said hello to you. I don't do everything. You know, I don't subscribe to everything he does. But you know, I think Alex is a pretty good guy. Let me go back. Hey, this is like Kaga13. Hey, Alan, what do you think someone should return to? Hey, Alan, do you think someone should return? Oop. Sorry about that. I lost the question. They're coming at so many. My channel is so lit, man. I guess in non-ancient man terms, it's good. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I didn't mean to flip you off. Question 1. Jeez. 2-part questions in here. James Smith, question 1. Weight loss beginners program, full body workout each day or different parts each day? I would say full body each day for a beginner program. And, damn it, best way to avoid catabolic weight loss, muscle loss during weight loss training. Shit, I would, you know, I'd make sure you get the proper amount of protein, proper amount of rest, and you'll be good. My thoughts on vegetarians and vegans. Well, I'm a pescatarian. I only eat fish. But vegans, I don't think I could do. I really don't. And I mean, I understand some people do it for more reasons. Vegetarian, I can completely understand why vegetarians do it. I mean, it's actually not, vegetarian would not be that hard, actually. So, hey, Ellen, it's cool that there's a lot of questions. Ask what you think should return to some fairly beginner program after losing the cuts. No, you don't need to go to back to a beginner program. Just stay. You know, go if you are already an intermediate. Stay on intermediates, and if you're already an intermediate, stay on intermediate and go with it there and just, you know, suck it up. Like, if you lose a bunch of weight, that doesn't make you a beginner again. That doesn't make you a noob. Do you still personally train people online at the gym? I'm actually getting back into that right now. I haven't in a while, but I've already taken on a few clients, and I'll have some programs put up on my website soon. And there's a few other things that are big time in the mix that you guys will see real soon. How big of a difference do I notice from the DHEA? Not much. Really not much. My doctor just told me to go on it years ago, and it's not much of a difference, to be honest. Okay. Is there a lot of difference between muscle and strength gains between going 2 times to the gym or full body? You know, that's the thing. It depends on the person. This person's asking if there's a lot of difference between strength gains between going 2 to 3 times to the gym. It depends. It depends on the person. Depends on how hard you're pushing to. You know, that's the thing. Like, I mean, you can go to the gym just a couple times a week, as long as you're pushing really hard. You'll be able to. You'll be able to grow. You know, it's more about the actual workouts, than the number of times you get there. So, Greg, my question must have gotten lost in the traffic. Losing my hair, brother. Got muscle and stay tan. Just another balls to shave it. Advice: take the plunge. Yeah, dude. I mean, if you're losing your hair, to anybody out there, if you're losing your hair, just fucking shave your head. At least try it one fucking time. You know what I mean? Like, really, I mean, it's so convenient. And I will say this though. Not a lot of people have. Some people do not have the right head shape to be fucking bald. That's just fucking true. I'm very fucking lucky. But you should just try it. Just fucking, you know, if it takes getting yourself drunk, get yourself fucking drunk and do it. Do I think Genova will win the Ruby? I don't even know. No. I don't think he'll win anything, really. Hang on. Jay Weber, my opinion on YouTube forces tolerance policies. You know, YouTube right now is kind of an interesting thing, you know. I understand where they're coming from. I really do. Got here from Fitzsmith. What's up, man? But I understand where YouTube's coming from. I really do. But fucking frankly, it's being a little fucking crazy. I mean, it's discrimination to a great degree, if you ask me, with some of this shit. You'll chill. It's discrimination. I really think it is. Like, I mean, like to totally discriminate against some channels versus others. I know a few atheist channels are being fucking dogged really hard. That's fucked up. It really is, you know. Price Plow. YouTube censorship, in my opinion, is getting over the top. CJ, I totally fucking agree. Can't wait for you to come to Pittsburgh, man. We're gonna fucking rock it. My opinion on the Mayweather-McGregor fight. Didn't fucking watch. Next one. Garrett, do you ever think you'll stop weight training to pursue other means of fitness at your age? No. Fuck no. You know, 1 second. Go. You gonna go too? Go. Fucking cats. No, I don't think I'll ever stop weight training. I really don't. I think weight training keeps you young. I think you're as old as your legs, so I'm gonna always keep my legs strong, and that requires weight training. And I would much rather lift weights and have low impact on my joints than fucking go run on the road. I really would. Thoughts on intermittent fasting by ASAP FMM. Crazy fucking name. I intermittent fast while I'm cutting weight. I intermittent fasted today and every day for weeks now. I like it personally. I really, to gain weight, to keep myself at the weight I was at, I was eating breakfast every day and I fucking hated it. You know what I mean? I'm so happy. I'm happy to be like, this is like kind of my body's equilibrium weight, I would say, like right at between 223 and 225. I'm going to drop down quite a bit more. I plan on, at least. Dropped out quite a bit more, and I'll probably do that by intermittent fasting. I like intermittent fasting, not because of the magical fucking properties that people think they have, because it fucking doesn't. I do like intermittent fasting because I'm able to eat larger meals, still feel satiated, and you know, not have to worry about that. And I don't have time in the morning. It actually saves me a fucking shit ton of time. When I think about the Hodge twins, I think they're funny as fuck. I really do. What time do I sleep normally? I sleep about 6 hours a night. That's that at best. I really wish it was more, but 6 hours a night is the best I can fucking get. 5 Specialist. I've seen him on my comments tons, man, tons. What do I eat when I'm traveling out of town? You know, I want to do a video on that, but I really try hard to make sure I just get like you know, a salmon salad or something like that while I'm on the road. I do take some protein shakes with me. That's really the only times I actually take protein shakes, because eating on the road fucking sucks, man. I have found a few good restaurants in the areas that I normally travel to that either have a really good like salmon steak or really good tuna steak or something like that, or I'll just smash some sushi too, because sushi is always good for you. Seems to be a little pygmy arguing with somebody on my fucking station. How to feel satiated with less food. Again, I intermittent fast, so it keeps me satiated. Like it'll be less food, but I'm able to still feel satiated because I get to eat only the 2 meals, and I really am not that hungry in the morning. In the morning, I wake up and it's about 32 ounces of water and 20 ounces of black coffee, and that fills me up till fucking lunch. It really does. Why did I become a pescatarian? I became a pescatarian because my wife was actually going to yoga training, and that was an all vegetarian yoga training for like weeks and weeks and weeks. So we switched over to just being vegetarian. I couldn't fucking do it, so we went to pescatarian. My body reacted really fucking well to it. Like a lot of aches and pains, joint pain, stuff like that went away. That and like some moral reasons. Like I started doing some research on it, and I've worked in the food industry for a long time before, and if you ever went to like a poultry farm and stuff like that, you'd fucking switch too. I don't know what the fuck's going on in the fucking thing with the fucking Damien, whatever, fucking loser. My video today explained my mindset to dying pretty well. Got to be honest, you got more respect for me learning about hearing about your ideology. Cool, man. Thanks, CJ. Okay, I'm gonna take care of that really fucking quick. Brad Mastrion, your favorite fitness workout channel on YouTube, and you've inspired me to follow in your dad's footsteps and start bodybuilding. Good for you, man. Bodybuilding's not necessarily my thing, but good for you. Anybody that can get into fitness and the way they want to do it, good for you. As long as it's healthy. My favorite fitness channel, I've got a bunch of them. I still watch Alan Thrall, even though he's starting strength certified now. I think that actually diminishes him to a degree, because I think fucking Alan Thrall was the Jimmy Jam on his own. I of course watch Athlete X. That wasn't just a work. I think Jeff is unbelievably knowledgeable. I watched him before. I went to the Athlete X live, and I'm definitely watching him now. And I'm still Steve and everything like that too. But I talk to Steve all the time. So anyway. That's Z8TX. Any tips for trying to be strong as you can, pound for pound, and not caring about size? Keep at it, and keep at pushing very, very, very hard, and focusing on staying at your at a caloric maintenance, body composition. Change your body composition, but a lot of pound for pound strength too is in your form. It really, really is. Thoughts on calisthenics? They have their place. Not really for me. Can you build muscle with calisthenics? You absolutely can. 3 of my favorite books. Shit. 3 of my favorite books. I loved the Tolkien series, All Is One. I fucking absolutely fucking loved it. I loved anything by Anne Rice. Thought it was fucking amazing. And I've read the Bible cover to cover several fucking times, and it is one of the best works of fiction ever fucking made. If that pisses people off, sorry. How often does someone deadlift or squat a week? I squat about twice a week when I'm trying to power lift, when I'm going for strength. When I'm German volume training, it'll be about once a week. And then I do bodyweight squats a lot during the week too. In deadlift, depends on how much my back can take it, to be honest. The Bible one. Yeah, well, it is what it is. How long should one train regularly before doing German volume training? You know what? I mean, after a couple weeks of basics, a 12-week basic initial training, you can go in German volume training and keep the weight light. I mean, the thing about German volume training too, it does give you a lot of practice underneath the bar. It gives you a lot of practice on the basic 3 moves too. It really, really does. So, I think it's good for everybody. Fucking pathetic. Anyway, whoops. They seem to come in all at once. Sorry about that, guys. Any plans to clone any other 4 mil subscribers YouTube channel thumbnails? You know what? Sure. If the video's about them, I certainly fucking will. You know, for people that think I was, and the funny thing is there's probably, it seems like there's a few Boogie fans on here. Anybody thinking I was harsh on Boogie, any of you people that are just now watching that think I was being harsh on Boogie, I'm sorry that, you know, you've gotten here before my, after I took my roast down, because that was very fucking nice. I really fucking was. I have nothing against that man. I really fucking don't. I wish him nothing but the best, because he's going to need it. If he thinks that he can eat whatever he wants and still lose weight, he's absolutely going to need everybody's best wishes. That's for fucking sure. Damien, you start arguments, my thing. I'm not going to answer your question. Get off here. You know, that's the thing. Arguing with people on my thing. Fucking, you don't ask a question. That's fucking ridiculous. Martin J, if as an atheist you had to live as an unknown Muslim or Christian country, which would you pick? Depends on how active they are. They're all fucking. I mean, to each their own. I'm going to say that. I'm not going to get involved in that too fucking much. What do I recommend for cheat day? For my cheat day, I'm not. You know, it depends. Like I alternate. Like sometimes it's sweets, but a lot of times, I mean, a lot of times, I'll like want to just smash a lot of food versus just want like a sweet thing. But pizza can always be on the menu too. I fucking love pizza. I'll fucking fold a pizza in half, and then you know, go with it. Whatever. I prefer raspberries and strawberries, fuckers. It's so weird how like that comment keeps coming back. Do you recommend wank at the gym? Not if you want to fucking stay working there. Multi-revelator, you agree regarding Boogie? Okay. Anyway, what are your thoughts on maximum overload training? You know, I mean, I'm not too familiar with the particular program of maximum overload training. If it's a matter of like, you know, the beyond failure type bullshit, there's no such thing as beyond failure. There's going to failure and then getting assistance on a move or lowering the weight or something like that, but there's no beyond failure. High bar or low bar, I'm kind of in the middle. You fucking cock. Hysterical. I love the fucking internet. Am I a fan of H3? I am. I do not watch him. No. Can you gain weight and keep your abs at the same time? You can. It's gonna be really fucking hard, just to be honest. You can. I mean, you need to make sure that you're only at like a slight caloric maximum and your macros are on point too. So you can. It's just tough. My favorite YouTube channel, that kind of you know, goes around. Very honestly, I don't watch that much YouTube, to be honest, but you know, Elgin's always up there. I fucking love his work. A lot, you know. It depends on what I'm in the mood for. If it's comedy or whatever, the Hodge twins crack me up too. So. When I think of bodyweight exercises, my beginners program that I did for Teach Men's Fashion has a whole bodyweight day on it. I'm actually going to probably work on a whole bodyweight program because some people don't have access to a gym. Have I ever met Elgin? Derek Morris? No, I haven't, but I can't wait to. Enough Elgin questions, shit. I like the guy, goddamn. So he's probably going to message me and fucking threaten me. Thoughts on Virtue and Physique? Virtue and Physique is one of those dudes that thought that the FFMI thing was fucking real. You know, I'm out of the roasting business, kind of. I'm still going to do it for fun, but I can tell you this. Sorry about that. What I was saying is, I totally fucking lost my train of thought, so. Ever been in a street fight or anything like that? Dude, I fucking grew up in Pittsburgh. I mean, there was school scuffles all the fucking time. Funny. Thoughts on Strength Wars? I think Strength Wars is a pretty fucking interesting idea. I think it's, I think that, I think it'd be interesting if it gets drug tested. You have a herniated disc, can't leg press, can't sumo squat, replace squats. If you have a herniated disc, you need to ask your doctor what you can do, dude. Very fucking honestly. How much do you bench press for reps? Honestly, right now, I couldn't even fucking tell you. I mean, I used to crack out 315 5x5, but that was years and years and years ago. And for reps, I don't even know. Do I think Genova's going to hurt himself? I hope Genova doesn't hurt himself. I really don't. I do think that somebody should take that motherfucker's camera away. I think that he just keeps digging a fucking larger hole for himself that he can't seem to fucking get out of. I hope he doesn't hurt himself though. I mean, I really do. I don't want that for anybody. But shit, learn to shut the fuck up occasionally. Going back here. Do I follow UFC? I used to. I really don't anymore. I'm really fucking busy. I really am. Give me a second. If you wouldn't comment on the Genova thing, and so for people coming and hit the dislike button, that's fine. They can hit the dislike button. I mean, the thought process of me saying I hope he doesn't hurt himself, if that deserves a dislike by some people, so be it. Like, it's YouTube. I mean, really at this stage, anybody who takes YouTube that seriously, with how they're censoring some people and stuff like that, so fucking be it. I mean, I personally don't. This is a way for me to express myself, to get my thoughts across, and to talk about like the other fitness endeavors I'm going to be doing in my life. YouTube, anybody that ever actually made a living straight from YouTube was not thinking that shit through. That's just the fucking long and short of it. So, greetings from Germany. What's up, man? Mistakes I made as a beginner. All of them. I listened to Muscle and Fitness too much. I ate like shit. For a long time, I ate whatever I could just to gain weight. That was fucking horrible for me. And then I ego lifted a lot, and I did bro splits a lot too. And I neglected my legs. I really didn't do legs enough. I wish I would have squatted the way I squat now 20 fucking years ago. How many times do I go to the movie theater a year? Grammy, I'll get yours in just a second, man. How many times do I get to the movie theater a year? I try to go to the movie theaters once a month, once every 6 weeks. I love fucking movies. I love it. Tips on quitting smoking. I smoked for a long time when I was in the nightclub business. Just I'll get to yours in a second. But I tried many times. It's like trying to fucking quit breathing for some people. It really is. It's fucking horrible. But truly, you just keep trying. Now I wouldn't necessarily switch to the fucking patch or anything like that, because it's still nicotine. Why did I take down all of my Alpha M and other roasts? I took them down pretty much because I'm going to. I took them down pretty much because I'm moving them over to my channel. I want this to just be a fitness channel. I'm moving them over to my website, and I want this to just be a fitness channel. How not to get triggered when your friends brag about lifting, but they are doing cheat reps or something like that. Just ignore their asses. Any tips on quick mass gain? It depends on what you want the mass to be. I mean, if you're talking muscle mass, that's a steady process. You can gain mass. It may not be muscle though. So, thoughts on high school lifting classes? Weightlifting and yoga should be taught in every fucking high school, in my opinion. That's for damn sure. The best gym I've gone to, I was just at the Warhouse. The power station in Ohio, it was really fucking cool. It really was. And the Warhouse I was just at, which is owned by the Baileys, which I didn't meet or anything like that. I was just in the area, so I dropped in. They didn't invite me or anything like that. I'm not trying to say any of that shit. It was a fucking awesome gym. I fucking loved it. I'll be working out there again when I fucking go back to town, that's for sure. And then there's a whole bunch of you guys telling each other to shut the fuck up and all sorts of fucking shit. let's see. Where to draw the line between not being politically correct and being honest, but being versus being a bully or an asshole? Where do I draw the line? I say what the fuck I want to say. You know, I try not to be like I try not to be mean for the sake of being mean, but I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to say in the way I want to fucking say it. If people think it's being bully, then maybe they need to fucking realize that a lot of it's for fucking comedy. But truth be told, you know, I'm not a politically correct person. You know, I mean, I don't, you know, necessarily. Anytime, man. Grab me anytime. I wish I could have a better answer for you, but fucking quitting smoking fucking sucks. But you know, but as for the politically correct thing, fuck, you know, politically correct. You know, I try to be a good person. I really fucking do. I know that probably shocks a lot of fucking people. I try to be a good person, but being politically correct, fuck that shit. I don't know how Piana died. God damn. Biggest benefit from yoga? Shit. Just the mobility. I mean, the out and out hip mobility that it's given me for weightlifting has been amazing, but it also really just, I mean, all over core strength, everything like that. Yoga is so good for so much. And again, like I said, I'm going to have like a way in probably about a month for everybody to like once a week do a drop-in class for a lot less expensive than what it would be to go to an actual yoga studio. You can do it in the privacy of your own home with a live yoga instructor. Fucking, seriously, you'll do it once or twice. That way, if you're sitting in your privacy of your own home, you can give it a try and not be embarrassed about going to a yoga studio or anything bullshit like that. And you can give it a try, and it will fucking it's the thing you're fucking looking for. Trust me, it's the thing that will help your fucking weightlifting out. Truly. Interesting fucking comments. Any plan to come to Ireland? If I could afford to, I'd fucking travel the world. I fucking love traveling. Will I ever watch the NFL again? I fucking highly fucking doubt that. I mean, I'm only getting busier, and the time I do have free. I mean, it's not like I avoid watching a game if it's on, and if I'm hanging out with people, then I'll watch it. But I don't have any drive to watch the fucking NFL. I really don't. Sorry, to take care of something. Opinions on front squats as accessory work. I like front squats. I've been doing a little bit more often than I was before. I didn't do them a lot when I was just doing straight power, and probably by November if I gear up for this meet, I'm probably not gonna do a lot of them either. But I like front squats a lot. Thoughts on Keenan body? He's lucky he's pretty. I'm not too impressed, to be honest. I mean, he does a great job of marketing himself. No shit, fucking fabulous job of marketing himself. But he's one of those people that like says that intermittent fasting is like this magic fucking thing. That's fucking bullshit. Do I care more about fashion since meeting Alpha M? No, I don't. I really don't. You know, it's not all jeans and t-shirts. Like, I mean, because I'm a businessman, so I do wear suits and stuff like that during the day. But I really don't fucking. I don't care. If my jeans are comfortable, my boots are comfortable, and my t-shirt's comfortable, I'm fucking good to go. I really am. How often do I shave my head? It needs shaved right now, but about every day, about every other day. You know, sometimes every day, depending on work. What's up, Jimmy Giant? What are my thoughts on low protein diets? I don't know why anybody would do a low protein diet unless you're trying to strip away some muscle mass. But you know, biggest non-sexual physical thrill I've ever experienced: jumping from a plane, bungee jumping, that sort of thing. Shit. I've been on a few fucking kick-ass roller coasters, but you know, that's about it. Where do I get jeans to fit? I actually just bought a pair of like stretchy jeans from Old Navy. They're fucking awesome. Wearing them right fucking now. Super fucking fun. Jump rope as cardio. I have some people that use it. I personally like it and don't like it. If I do it too much, it hurts my shins. Do I do anything extra for wrist health? No, I actually got pretty thin wrists too. But I just, you know, I try to use straps and stuff like that as little as possible. Thoughts on video games? I actually love playing video games when I get a chance. I love all the WWE games on Xbox One. The shooting games are a little harder because it takes a little bit more dexterity. Then you need to develop the patterns in your head a little better, and I don't have time to play it that much. But my favorite protein shake is the cheapest one that has good ingredients. I actually use a lot of Nutiva high fiber hemp protein, and I mix it in with other stuff, with like banana and stuff like that. So it's got a lot of fiber. It's complete protein, high in fiber, and it does have a pretty good protein content to it. So that's the one I use. I use Nutiva high protein hemp fiber every fucking day, and then I supplement in other stuff too. Any sponsorships? I'm not sponsored by anybody, and I plan on being my own fucking sponsor. When will my online training program start? I'm probably going to launch them here maybe this Friday. I'll send out a mail. If you're a subscriber to my website, I'll be sending out a mail and everything like that. You're a little overweight, so you lift or do cardio or both. You should lift and watch your nutrition, in my opinion, of course. Any other hobbies other than lifting? You're fucking looking at it. That's truly it. Just lifting. I read a lot too, but I end up reading shit about weightlifting or shit about nutrition and stuff like that. So I do love reading a lot. My main job is being a parent and father. Any advice for combining lifting and martial arts? When I did, took my judo classes when I was in fucking high school, when I was way back in the fucking day, I wasn't lifting then that much, so I really don't have any opinion on weightlifting with martial arts. I would say yoga and martial arts should go right in fucking hand in hand. Thoughts on rack pulls? I like rack pulls. I really do. I don't do them that often, but I do like rack pulls a lot. And I think if you, it's good to feel heavy weight in your hands. Thinking Aces, you don't know if you're seeing my questions about soy milk. I don't drink soy milk. Soy has been known. I've seen some studies that say soy has an estrogen effect, and I already do eat some tofu when I go to Chipotle, so I worry about that and I stay the fuck away from it. But I don't drink soy milk. Do I ever do farmers walks? Yeah, I do farmers walks occasionally. I mean, with like the 150s, but not I don't necessarily train that way, so it's not that important for me. What me getting finished? It was asked earlier. Thoughts on Tyrone, fitness addict? He's a fool. So just straight up. Ever been in Wisconsin? Never been. That's actually a pretty good question. What do I think my thoughts on how these deaths are going to have on the bodybuilding scene? I think bodybuilding is in its death roll right now. I don't think that these two deaths actually helped it any. I think that it's going to further trigger YouTube to make any bodybuilding content demonetized and possibly blocked. It's a bad sign of the times. It really is, because I mean it really has gotten to be the point where a lot of these guys just use massive amounts of drugs to get that big. It's more about it's more about size than it is anything else like that. I was happy to see the classic physique come in, even though I don't watch bodybuilding, but that does mean it's more like a classic physique, like an Arnold type physique, which is huge still. That's the thing, it's fucking huge. But I think this is going to have some fallout. I really do. Scott Herman fitness, good or bad? I just recently saw a Scott Herman thing where he was talking about ultraviolet light, like ultraviolet light and everything like that. And I like Scott Herman. I've watched a few of his videos, but this ultraviolet light bullshit, where it's like a fucking $1,000 device that he's trying to fucking sell. That's a little fucking crazy to me. Uh, if YouTube demonetizes bodybuilding content, do I think they'll be smart enough to know the difference between bodybuilding and other kind of lifters? I don't. I really, really don't. I think that like straight fitness channels that are huge already are going to do fine. They're not going to be touched. But I think people that have ever I think people that that have any kind of a bodybuilding like content in there are gonna have some trouble. Mars Ultor, why does an atheist say "goddamn" so often? Because I fucking can. I mean that's why. But anyway, thoughts on weed? I think it should be legal. I absolutely think marijuana should be legal. Biggest insecurity I overcame was going bald, probably. But then, really, it was weird because, I overcame it, in a night. I was self-conscious about it. I knew I was thin and everything like that in my early 30s. And then shaved it one night, woke up the next day, saw the mirror, and I fucking loved it. I really did. I overcame it like that. But it was hard. That's a hard fucking thing to take, Let's see, how long we've been on here. Shit, I've been on almost an hour. God damn it, that sneaks up on you, doesn't it? I said legal. It should be legal. Harry O'Malley, it should be legal, in my opinion, of course. I didn't watch Michael Hearn's video. I do like Joe Rogan. Looks like I did some of the same ones over and over again. I did not watch the Money Fight. Anyway, my name is Alan Roberts. This is Every Damn Day Fitness. Like and subscribe to my channel, please. Please share this. I will probably going to start going live instead of doing Instagram Q&As, but I am going to announce it on my Instagram ahead of time next time. I just literally was testing this out, and all of a sudden fucking people jumped on. So what the hell? But I'll be announcing it on all my other social media, and I'll probably do a little. I'll schedule one and everything like that, and be doing it here. So anyway, thanks for watching. This is Alan Roberts, Every Damn Day Fitness. God damn.